I am improving. I have increased my FTP 4 times in 2.5 weeks. Every Zwift race is obviously, regardless of the result, a great result for fitness. And that's one of my objectives. I'm having fun. That's another objective. But these hills, these climbs, these gradients, they will be the death of me. Uh, I'm going to learn how to power up these hills in my category, and I'm going to overcome these hills, and I'm going to get that first Zwift Race Win #1. Watch this space. Off we go. Richmond's World Course UCI 2015, I think. We're in category C. I'm feeling pretty fresh. It's early morning before work. Best time, it gets me up for the day. There's a couple of climbs, as you can see on the top right, and there's a climb to the finish. I think it's maybe about 500 plus feet, just over 10 miles. Now, this time I'm going to use a more tactical approach. Just for fun, in the last race, I just flew off and tried to hold on. Ridiculous tactics. I couldn't hold on. I was too far out from my breakaway, and I got caught. Bottom line, as I said in the intro, the great thing with recording these on YouTube is firstly you want to perform, because you know it's going out live after, not live. People are going to see it, so you want to do your best and not just give up after 5 minutes, because you're not at the front of the pack. You've no chance. You're not feeling 100%. So that's a great reason to record these videos, because that's one of my objectives, to have fun and to keep fit. And regardless of the result, every time I've done another 30 minutes, reasonable high heart rate, high intensity, and I'm feeling great for the day. I mean, I'm obviously after this elusive first win, just accelerating here. The pack of 12 from the start, they all seem reasonably. We didn't drop anyone. It's a slowish pace, averaging 230 odd. Top left, 7.5 miles to go. So it's reasonably flat at the start. Then there's a downhill, a flat again, and I guess somebody's going to try a breakaway on that first hump or gradient hill. I hate hills in Zwift. I need to start getting over that if I'm going to win a race. That's definitely, as per the title, hills, gradients. I just haven't got the power against other competitors in my category C. I can keep with anyone on the flats, Cat C, and previously I was in Cat B a year ago, and I could keep on the flats there. But it's these elusive hills, gradients, especially when they're quite extensive, and I don't seem to be competing. So that's something I'm going to work on over the next 6 months. I said in the intro, I'm delighted that one of my objectives, I'm feeling I'm getting fitter. Uh, my FTP has gone up now 4 times in 2 weeks. I'm over the moon about that. But this issue I've got with climbing hills, I need to solve it if I'm going to win my first Zwift race. So 6.5 miles gone, 4 miles out roughly, and in a minute or two we're going to come to that first hill. Now obviously I was preparing for this, and I thought I'm going to put it in the first hill. I'm at the front of the pack here, just steady away. It's not a fast pace, it's not a brutal race. It's probably because I didn't go out and pull everyone with me like the last race. Here we go. Up the gradient, bit of orange, bit of red. I think it gets to about 6, 7, 8%. And I've got a feather, but I wanted to save that for either the second peak or the final peak. Obviously, first place there. Marsland has gone off, utilising his feather. I thought I'll just hang in here, not waste anything. If I can get to the top here, I'm in the draft on the way down that first peak in a good position. 8% gradient, top right. Doing okay. I'm in the group, not falling behind. Someone's used a power up there, give him a bit of a boost. You can see I'm just struggling though here. I'm not in the right gear. I mean, so doesn't matter what RPM I'm doing. I'm not getting the torque and not getting the power, so I can't keep up here. I should have perhaps got off the saddle just for this final bit. I didn't realise it had gone up to 12-13% there, so a bit steeper than I first mentioned a minute ago. I'm just getting dropped here though from this first pack of what, eight riders. I'm still putting down 273, but I'm in the wrong gear. I don't know how it wasn't in 11 or 12 here. I think it's because that 12-13%, and again here it goes up to 20%. They're quite steep, bit of a shock. I haven't done this course before, so it was new, and new courses you don't know where to make the attack, you don't know where to put it in. So I was a bit naive there. Getting to the top here, I thought, right, okay, I'm in ninth, but there's 4 riders in front of me. I can quickly catch up to them and get in the pack. That'll put me in the top 5, and let's see what happens. I'm getting the thumbs up there. Thank you, Estiere and Kasic. Back in the pack there, and I went through the pack. Second hill, well, bit of a bump here. Even I can do that. 11% pushing, coming up to the 6th place, but I got caught. Again, I hadn't used my feather, and I didn't quite have the power. I'm putting 400 watts in here in 12th gear. This is more like it, but I didn't have enough to take me to the top of the peak. If I'd perhaps done that for another 5-10 seconds, I could have got over the brow of this hill in the pack. You can see on the right 3, 6, 8 seconds ahead. I thought again on the downhill I can put it in. Average has gone up to 243, but it's not been a fast race. I mean, that's because the climb, the effort, the wattage you put out in the climb. It's not a long race. It's not a long race, so that effective, short, big wattage will affect your average, unlike on a 20-mile route where it's less effective overall. You can see 7, 9, 10 seconds on the right, the group in front. Final hill, 0.6. I felt okay here, and I thought I'm going to chase 8 and 7 down, perhaps pass them unbelievably on a hill, and I've got my feather. Don't know how I used it there. Very naive tactics instead of the last bit. But I thought if I don't use it, I'm not going to catch them. It's just wasted then. 0.6 of a mile to go, 11th gear, almost 100 RPM, doing nearly 260 to 300 watts roughly. I passed somebody, can you believe it, on a hill? I mean, that's unusual for me. My feather's running out and there's still a gradient here, but can I catch the guy in 8th place? Well, I was getting confidence in, he seemed to be just slowing down. I was doing more watts per kilo than him, and I thought, I'm going to catch him. He dropped to under 2 watts a kilo there. So I'm approaching him. Not much of the final slope to go, and then I guess it's a bit less gradient to the finish, and I can have a go there, see where I can finish. Got into 7th there. I was delighted with that. I don't catch people on hills, people catch me. As I said, I'm quite open and honest about it. I really struggle on these hills, and I'm going to start looking at some workouts specifically for longish gradients. 7th place, over the line, couldn't quite catch 6th. He finished 3 seconds ahead of me. I had a really good fitness session, felt good, great prep for the day ahead, happy. FTP won't go up here, as you can see, it's quite average. Enjoyed the race. I will be back and I'm going to get this elusive first win, and I'm going to be shouting about it. Like and subscribe. Thank you.